Okay, everybody good? Am I in frame? Not everything's okay? We can see everything? Okay, I should just like tack out a little thing on the floor every week. So let's do our usual sitting up tall, just getting ourselves centered. Can cross the legs, you can do butterfly, whatever you like. Just sit nice and tall, up, 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 up. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Take the arms up on the inhale, up, and lengthen the arms out all the way down to the floor. Good. One more time like that. Inhale up. Hold it at the top for a second. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up again. Interlock the fingers. And then press toward the camera. Contract that belly button into the spine. Give yourself a little contraction. And then inhale up, arms open wide. Pull the shoulder blades back. And relax down. Last one, just like that. Arms up. Interlock the fingers. Exhale. Contract it back. And inhale, arms open. Good, and wide. Nice and easy. Let's stretch out our neck a little bit. Take one arm up and over. Doesn't matter which side. Very gently take a hold of your neck. Pull it down. Let's take the opposite arm and press the wall away. Flex those fingers back for a couple of breaths. And then reach the fingers. And you can reach down to the floor, or you can reach a little bit more back if you want more stretch. Very slowly rotate your head toward the floor. And slowly rotate it up to the ceiling. And then back to center. And relax chin to chest. Roll up nice and tall. Other side, up and over. Pressing away. Good. Lengthen that arm out all the way away from you. Stretch the fingers long, long, long. And lengthen it down to the floor. Keep it lifting, keep it lengthening. Rotate that focus down. And center. And up. And center, and release the chin to the chest. And sit up nice and tall. All right, let's turn ourselves to the side of our mat. Nice and easy. So you're gonna sit up tall. We're gonna do a couple of rollbacks, but you're gonna stop about halfway, all right? So sitting tall, we're gonna lengthen all the way back, hanging on just until your lower back kind of touches the mat. And you're going to stack your spine up nice and tall. We're going to do that about 4 times. And then we're going to do the same thing, but with our legs lengthened all the way up out in front. And you're going to keep that roll back nice and long until you reach about halfway to the mat. And you're going to roll back and stack your spine. Then we'll roll all the way to the mat. If the legs lengthening is just too much on your back, you can stay with a little bend that whole time as you're starting. If anything is too difficult, okay? So let's start nice and tall. You can have a gentle grip on your shins or your calves, or you can take behind the knees, whichever you like. So you're gonna sit nice and tall, belly button to spine, all the way. Big breath in. Exhale, roll back. 2, 3, and squeeze, roll up, 2, 3, and tall, and roll back, 2, 3, and squeeze, and up, 2, 3, and lift. 2 more times like that. 1, roll it back, and 3, and hold, and up, and 2, and 3, and lift, and back, and 2, and 3, and squeeze, and up, and 2, and 3, and lift. Good. Lengthen your legs all the way out, nice and long. Reaching the arms all the way front. Big breath in, and roll it back. 1, shoulders down, 2, and 3, and hold, and up, and 2, and 3, and hold, and back, and 2, and 3, and hold, and up, and 2, and 3, and hold. 2 more. 1, and 2, and 3, and hold, and up, and 2, and 3. Last one, we go back, and 2, hold 3, and 4, and just press yourself into the mat. Lengthen your spine, down, and down, and down. Good. Bring your feet in on the walk, heels in. Readjust yourself on your mat if you need to. Good, okay. So very gently, we're just gonna take single leg up and down and up, put it down, up and down and up, put it down, and then we'll do 2 feet, down and up, okay? We'll do 4 sets of that, and then we'll go into our hundreds. So again, keep that spine lengthened long here, press that tailbone down away from you. Hands on your hips if you like, or just press them very gently into the floor. Knees together, thighs together. Very gently take the right leg up and lower and up. Put it down. Left leg, lift. Tap the toe. Take it up. Put it down. Both legs, lift. And tap the toes, bring them up, put them down. Good. Right leg up, tap the toe, take it up, put it down. Left leg up, tap the toe, take it up, put it down. Both legs lift. Tap the toes, take it up, put it down. Good, last 2 sets, we're just gonna take the legs up to tabletop. And we'll just do single leg, double, and then come up. So legs tabletop, here we go. 1 leg, tap the toe, bring it up. Other leg, tap the toe. Bring it up, both legs, tap the toes, bring them up. Last one, single leg, bring it up. Single leg, bring it up. Both legs, down and up. Excellent. Press your head up, chin up, chest up, get the arms reaching, get the arms going. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 5, in, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze here, extend the legs if you like, lower to your desired challenge level. Arms going in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, in, 2, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax, bend the knees back, hug them into your chest. Good. Okay. Good. Plant the feet on the walk. Nice and gentle. So let's get the knees together, thighs together, feet together. You're going to disengage your right leg, but keep your knees and your thighs together so you're trying to make as straight a diagonal line as possible. So you're still squeezing the whole time. You're very gently going to lower the leg down to your ankle, just hovering above the floor, and you're going to come up to your knee. Good. And then down and up. Good. Down and up. Last time. Down and up. Bend the knee. Squeeze the legs together. Other foot. You're going to take the left leg up, squeezing those knees together, and you're going to take it down and up and down, 2, up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2. Bend your knee, put the foot on the floor. Very good. So now you're going to take your one leg out, so it's still parallel with your knee, and you're just going to take your leg up as high as your hip will let it go, and you're going to take it back down to the knee. All right? Think of it locking into place every time you bring it back down. So we're just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down 4 times, and then the other leg, and then take a rest. Okay, and then we'll do one more set. So here we go. And yeah, the closer your heels are to your hips, the more challenging it can be. I like a medium stance, so you just find what spot works best for you and how much you want to challenge yourself. So taking one leg out, again, glue those thighs together, and you take the leg up and squeeze and up. Good, and squeeze and up and squeeze and up and squeeze. Put that foot down. Take the other leg up. Still maintain that squeezing the legs together and up. Still keep that tension and down. Keep that curve out in the stomach, that hollow of the abs. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Good. Put the foot down. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to do right leg. We start with the right leg. We go down. We go squeeze. We go up. We go squeeze. Both legs together. Little lower. Come up. Put the feet down. And then we swap legs. Okay? Right, left. About 3 or 4 times. So you try to keep the motion going, keep the flow go the entire time. Here we go. Take right leg off. And we go down. Squeeze. Up. Squeeze. Legs together. Legs down. Legs up. Put it down. Left leg, stretch. Take it down. Squeeze center. Take it up. Center. Both legs. Take it down. Take it up. Put it down. Good. One more set each leg. Right leg. Take it down. and up. Take it up and down. Both legs down and up. Bend the knees. Last set, left leg. And take it down. And squeeze. Center. Take it up. And squeeze. Center. Both legs up. And lower. And up. And bend. Good. Just relax the knees open. Keep the heels together. Open the knees out to the side. Let yourself relax a little bit. Rocking side to side. Okay. So a little different ab series than I did last week. This is one more, if you've ever taken my modern classes, you've probably done this once or twice. There's a series. Same thing. It starts, the basis is you start working at the lower abs here, and you constantly are working your way up, but at the same time, you're still working the lower muscle groups that you started with. So you should be pretty tired by the end of it. So just keep stretching but watching. Your pattern is you have frog, turned out. You can flex or point, whatever you like, but your legs are here, head up, chin up, chest up, lowers and lifts, lowers and lifts. And if you want to take the pressure off, if you're having a little bit of pressure here, you can give yourself a little bit of a roll as you come up. The problem is make sure as you come back, make sure you're not letting your legs flop down. Okay, so just be careful with that. So you do about 8 repetitions of that. They're not very slow. It keeps going pretty fast. So you do 8 frogs, flexed or pointed. Then you stretch the legs, both legs down, 8 of those. Pretty simple. Okay, and then from here, we'll do single leg stretch, bicycles. From here, okay, we're going to do 8 here, and then we're going to do 8 with the twist. Pretty simple. Plop them back down to the floor. Now from here, all you're doing is you're going side, center, side. That's 1. Okay, and you do 4 sets of those. And then right after that is done, we do double leg stretches, which is our good old body, legs in, arms and legs stretch out, sweep it back in. You can grab on with the hands if you like, or if you want to not use the hands at all, you just lengthen the arms out and you crunch in to give yourself that little bit extra crunch at the bottom. Okay, everybody all right? We got it? Okay, here we go. Ready for bent knees, frog position. Flex or pointed, your choice. We have down and up and down and 2, down and 3, down and 4, down and 5, down and 6, down and 7, down and 8. Good. Lengthen the legs all the way up to the ceiling. Hands down by your side or underneath your hips if you need a little extra support on your lower back. And down and up and down and 2, down and 3, down and 4, down and 5, down and 6, down and 7, down and 8. Very nice. Bend your knees. Give them a quick hug. All right, let's have one leg out, one leg in. Head up, chin up, chest up. Bicycles, and we go out, and 1, and out, and 2, out, and 3, out, and 4, out, and 5, out, and 6, out, and 7, out, and 8, no hands, out, and 1, out, and 2, out, and 3, out, and 4, out, and 5, out, and 6, out, and 7, out, and 8, and down. Should be burning a little bit by now. So we go side, center, side. That's one repetition. We do 4. Here we go. And side, and down, center, and down, side. That's 1. Side, and down, and center, and down, and side. That's 2. Side, and down, front, and down, side. That's 3. Side, and down, and center, and down, and side. That's 4. You're done with that one. Double leg stretches. Both knees in, both arms in. 8 repetitions. We go. Stretch, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in. That's 4. And out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in. Last one, out, and in. Relax. Put your feet down. Let's stretch out our front a little bit. Good. After you're done wiggling the legs a little bit, bring your legs back up to on the walk. You can squeeze them together, but it's not necessary. I like mine a little bit hips apart. We're just going to do some bridge roll ups and downs to stretch out our front psoas and our lower abs. So nice and gentle. Start with that tucked pelvis. We're going to roll up 1 and 2. Feel that stretch. 3, 4. Feel the glutes grip, and then down. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Rolling up. Tuck the pelvis. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down, and 2, and 3, and 4. Last one. Up 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and down, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's hug one knee into the chest, lengthen the other leg all the way down on the floor. Good, bring the other knee in, stretch the other leg out, send it all the way down. Good, bring both feet in. Good, now for this one, you're probably going to want to try tabletop here. You could keep both of your knees very close to your chest, but I don't think you get quite as much oblique work out of this. I like to think of tabletop. You can have your hands down by your sides or out to the side to give yourself more stability. You're just very gently going to lower your knees to one side, tap the toes, and you're going to bring them up to the center. And then the other side, tap, and then bring them up. We're going to go side, center, side, center, and then we're going to go side one more time, and then we're just going to relax and then stretch for a moment, and then we'll go up and then stretch the other side after we do all that, okay? So again, think of that same thing, just down, dip the toes in the water, use your abs to help you come back up. Here we go. Get that nice twist spinal rotation. And legs to the side, 1 and 2, up, center, 2, to the side. Try not to let your shoulders move, and up, and center, good, and side. 2, you'll find one side's a little tighter than the other, and side, and center. And this time we go over to the side, and you just let it stretch for a moment. You want to try to keep your hips as square as possible. If you want to get a little bit more of a rotation, you can send the bottom leg down and let the top leg fall over just a little bit more for that extra little spine twist. And if you really want more of a stretch, you can lengthen the top leg, if you are so inclined. Good, now very slowly bend both knees back in. Take it back to the center and just stretch out the other side. Lower the knees first, then try to let them relax as much as possible. I like to use my hand to kind of push that top leg down a little bit, especially this is my less flexible side. If you need a little bit more, lengthen that bottom leg down, hug that top knee closer and let it twist. And lengthen that top leg if you want. Good, very gently bend your knees and bring it back. Give yourself a little hug. Okay. So let's very gently give yourself a little rock. Oof, and we'll come on up. All right. So I'm gonna do a little different series today because we have, okay. We're gonna do, I was getting into our planks a little bit here. So we're just gonna start hands and knees. Make sure your hands and knees are about hips distance apart. And we're just gonna do a little release and contract, release and contract, okay? And then we're gonna work a balance a little bit. You're gonna take one foot back, and then you're gonna take the opposite arm forward, and you're just gonna go up and touch, and up, and touch 4 times, and then we'll do the other side, okay? And then from there, you're gonna lengthen it back, shift my mat, you're gonna lengthen it back, press the toes back, and we're gonna get up into our plank, okay? And then we'll just hold the plank for a little bit, all right? So let's work on our stretches a little bit now. So you're gonna start first by releasing your back. Just let the stomach relax. Let the back bow and arch. I probably don't have very much because I have a very, very inflexible lower back. We're gonna reverse that belly button to spine. Press it all the way up to the ceiling. Press the floor away. Very nice, reverse again. Like someone just sat on your back without asking you, they just flopped down there. Reverse again. Press it up, 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 up. And lower it down one more time. Big sway. Again, you can move around a little bit to find out if you need more of a stretch here and there. And last time, up to the ceiling. And then neutral spine. And down. Good. Let's send your left leg out. Very gently tap the toes. Reach your right arm out forward, fingertips. You're going to take up at the same time. You're going to lift and down, tap the toes. Lift and down. Good. 2 more times. Up. It's really hard to keep an eye on with you and still keep my balance. And down. And up. And down. Good. Knee in, hand in. Change foot, change arm. Here we go. Lengthen all the way out. Up. And down. And up. And down. And up. And down. One more. Up. Feel your balance. And down. Very nice, everybody. So bring your feet back in. Let's take one of your legs back. Tuck those toes. Really push that heel back toward the wall away from you. And you're just going to send the other foot back to find your plank. And we're just going to hang here for a second. Try to spread your fingers wide. Now you're very slowly going to bend your knees and just tap them onto your mat. And then kick it back. Press. Bend the knees. Kick it back. Bend the knees. Kick it back. And bend the knees. Relax the toes. And kick your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Lengthen your arms away from you. Head down. Make yourself nice and tiny. Nice and small. Good. Relax and roll up for a second. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little series on your side hip here before we do anything more with your arms in the plank position, okay? So you have 2 options here. You can do a short stance here with your knees right here underneath you, okay? Or if you want, you can do a little bit longer legs with your legs stacked. But the pattern is still going to be the same. So all you're going to do, and again, if you have any wrist issues with your hand, you have 2 options. You can always double fold your mat to give yourself more padding, or you could even triple fold it, depending on where you are. But this tends to be a little unstable. So if this is too much for your wrist, you can do everything on your elbow right here, or you can plant it down on the mat, okay? This is just if you're having any issues with your wrist, okay? So all you're doing, some oblique work. You probably know where I'm going with this. You're just gonna press your hips up nice and tall, and very slowly you're gonna lower it down, but you're not gonna relax all the way into the floor. So you wanna try to get up and then squeeze it down, push back up, squeeze it down, push back up, okay? You're gonna do 4 sets of that, take a rest, and then we'll do it again. If you want to do the second set a little more challenging, you can stretch your legs out underneath you so you can do a full side oblique, all the way up and all the way down. If that's too much, but you still want a long leg, all you do is you bend the bottom knee behind you, and you plant that top leg. So you can really get a little bit more of that stretch here on the top, and then lengthen down and up, okay? So let's everyone do the first 4 with the bent knees, and if you want to modify the second set, you can do that too. Here we go. Make sure your arm is a little bit more in front of you. Make sure it's not back here. So your arm can be a little in front of you. Good. Here we go, hand on the hip, and we're gonna press those hips tall. Good, and we're gonna squeeze it down, gentle tap of the hip, and push up, up, up. Squeeze it down, and up, up, up. And then squeeze it down, and up, up, up. Hold it here for a moment. And relax down. Good. I'm going to lengthen both of my legs out for this one. Okay. So let's press our hips back up. And lower, lower, push, push. Lower, lower, push, push. If you want more of a challenge, you can even take your hand off your body. Lower, lower, push, push, and lower, lower, push, push. Relax. Shake out your poor arm, and we'll go to your other side. Also, another good one, if your wrist is a little achy there, just give yourself a little down and push, down and push. This has a tendency to stretch a little bit more here. This will stretch the top of the arm. This will stretch underneath. Okay, let's go to the other side. How much time do I have? Not much, but that's nothing new for me. Okay, here we go. Everybody ready? Press yourself up. And we go down and squeeze. And down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Good, and relax. Readjust for whatever you would like. Good. And this is going to be a progression for next week. I'm going to keep adding on to the side series a little bit. But for now, this is enough. Okay, let's press yourself on up. Ooh, this is my weak side. And down. Push, push. Down. Push, push. Wherever you need your hand is fine. And down. Push, push. One more. Down. Push, push. And down. Whew, okay. Shake out those hands. Good. Also, you want to be careful. You probably saw it happening to me on this side because it's not my good side. I'm less balanced. If you start with your arm too far away and you're not in a good alignment, if your mat is nice and sticky, you're okay. But if I'm all the way here, I'm pretty much just pushing myself away from my arm. But likewise, you don't want to be so close that you're going so far past your fingers that you're really putting a lot of pressure. So you want to find, I would say, the heel of your hand, you want that parallel with your shoulder, and you'll be able to feel where that is. Okay, so we're just going to finish this off today with, again, new quick little plank series, and yes, there will be push-ups. I can hear the groans through the mute button right now. Quick little side note for your push-ups. I know we always talk a lot about the proper alignment, like we said before, heels of the hands in alignment with your shoulder. The problem is You don't actually want to go directly straight down, because then you're here. When you actually do a push-up, you almost want to think of going slightly past your hands so that your fingertips come back over your shoulders. And I'll show you what I mean. So if I am perfectly balanced where my shoulders are over my hands and I go straight down, okay, that actually keeps it a little bit too close, where I'm mostly working my arms right here. What I would like you to think about when you do a push-up, hopefully I'm doing this correctly if you can see it, is I'm here, I'm going slightly forward and then coming back up. Slightly forward and then coming back up, versus starting too far away and then coming back here. Okay? Could we kind of see that a little bit? Okay, now remember, I would also prefer, if you cannot do a full push-up, that's okay. I would rather have you be right here and still have good form than all over the place and not have yourself in alignment. So all we're gonna do is we'll take our plank, we're gonna lift one leg up and down, same leg, and down, up and down, one push up. And then we'll do the other leg. So you just take it up, down, down, up, down, do a push up, okay? And then I would like, if you want, you do each side, then you very gently, let's try to rotate to the side, just a little side plank, come down, little side plank, come down, tap the knees, and sit back. We'll do 2 full sets, okay? Here we go. Face whatever direction you wish. And then after the second one, we'll do a little bit of an inverted V stretch. Here we go, plank. And one leg, off, and tap, off, and tap, and off. Put it down, one push up, press. Other leg, lengthen, and down, lengthen, and down, lengthen, put it down, one push up, rotate side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center, 7, 8. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center, 7, 8. Knees down, sit back, relax. Good, take a second. We'll do one more set. Okay. Let's get back to it before I take too much time and talk ourselves out of it. Here we go. I'm gonna do my this way so I can keep an eye on everybody and still kind of do mine. Here we go, plank position. And one leg off, lift, put it down, lift, put it down, lift, tuck the toe, one push up, press, other side, lengthen, tap the toe, up, tap it down, up, put it down, push up, and press, side plank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down, 7, 8, other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come down, 7, 8, relax the knees, and sit. All right, nice job, everybody.